So I know a lot of y'all come over here for court cases. Yes, y'all do, child. And continuing to watch YSL. I'm monitoring for the results of Little Rod's appeal, as well as, girl, YNL Melly, whatever that child name is, that off them two people who was with him in the car. He done sued the jail from inside the jail for unhumane conditions. That child, while I thought DA Love had decided that she was gonna go ahead and quit because Thug was gone and it looked like they was losing anyway, and the judge is sick and tired of her foolery. She back. Next topic. These jurors not playing. Now, yesterday, it was a juror. I believe it was yesterday or Monday. I don't know. One of them days. It was a juror. Oh, yesterday was Monday. So, yesterday, it was a juror for the third time submitting an email to Paige saying he want to go home, baby. He say he don't believe he could provide them with an unbiased judgment, just send him home. And Paige said, I'm not sure we could do that. And the juror was like, well, I'm not willing to be here another 3 to 6 months. And Paige was like, well, I can assure you it's not going to be another 3 to 6 months. And Max Sharp said, just give him some instructions, Your Honor. Let him know we're not going to be here another 3 to 6 months. And then why did Hilton them... And I can't say that man name, Absidy, whatever that man name, Abusi, what, y'all know who I'm talking about. They announced that they expect to close within the next 2 weeks. How y'all go from 2 to 3 more months of closing, but now y'all ready to close? That case ain't built on nothing but lies, and they know it. Fast forward to today, juror number 387. 387, the one who got offered the new job and she was trying to get up out of there a couple of months ago, and then they told her now she ain't gonna be able to take that job, so she ended up having to stay. And well, I don't know what job she working at, honey, but she had them been down to the job texting with the other juror members and people and discussing the case and showing it to her supervisor, and the supervisor contacted Paige, baby, and say, this girl is watching social media and this girl is discussing this case outside of when she's at court. Let me let y'all know what Paige reads this text thread, and she acts like she's oblivious to what he mean, scat me, all kind of language, that street language that me and you know what it mean. He mean thug, big king slime. We know that mean big thug. So in this text message, the lady was having a conversation with whoever, whenever, honey, stating that Thug was gone home and others is gone home, that she have knowledge that these people went home. And Paige still was like, I don't see where this language is interpreted as she is watching social media. Well, get it done then, Paige. Go ahead and get it done. So not only did she make 387 stay today, she made the other juror yesterday stay. And Max Sharp and Doug Weinstein is kikiing and giggling like, yes, keep them. Keep them. We don't want them recused either. Keep them. Because it look like things going to sway my way. Because it look like they have common knowledge of the BS that's going on behind the scenes. And Love is just so distraught. She looks sick of herself. But you know, she basking in that afterglow of D.A. Fonnie Willis winning yesterday. But when I tell you, it's not going to feel so good come January 20th and the exchange of power occur. Because Donald Trump coming for y'all. He getting his lick back for that federal indictment. That's, I promise you, mark my words. Yesterday, it took place yesterday, was the hits on the video cameras for the license plates. There was a 20-minute gap for the hit on the license plate of the Infiniti from being at the crime scene and on a certain street they needed it to be on in order to prove that Shannon them and whoever was up in that car, honey, was down bad the crime scene. I don't know what's going to become of that, but Max and Doug was pleased with that too. The professionals that they putting on this stand don't seem to be professional at all. And I'm wondering, can anybody just get a job? in the criminal justice field in Fulton County, because that's what it looked like. No education, no training, unskilled and not ready to save, serve, and protect the people of them Fulton County streets. And now in other YSL news, honey child, if anybody is able to juggle being a comedian as well as an attorney, baby, Douglas Weinstein is that guy. He is the definition of, I'm funny, baby, but I mean business. Yesterday, this man examined the evidence that the state brought forth. And, honey, they had brought some of the juice. I'm sorry. Yesterday, the state brought forth some of that THC juice that you could buy from the gas station, or your homegirl might make it, your homeboy might make it and sell it. But this is legal juice that you could buy at the gas station, and it got a nutrition label, supplement, whatever, all ingredient, all that is on the label. He like, this ain't nothing. Like, and then how y'all using this as evidence against these people when I could go right down to the gas station right now and buy some? And Your Honor, is it okay if I could get a jury a sample? Y'all should have seen Paige face yesterday. She was like, boy, listen, sir, you're not about to give that. I was dead. Fast forward to today. They pulling out all these weapons out of the evidence, honey child. They got them spread it out every which way but left. And they got an expert on the stand testifying to what weapon is what weapon is being used in what situation or scenario. I don't know. I'm not following it. But the lady did testify that some of these weapons had them switches on there. Let's keep moving. Y'all know Hilton and her delayed remedial self, the way she asks questions and leave them so open-ended and the relevance never connects. Yeah, her and Miss Love. So when it was Max and Doug's turn, they must have did the Bad Boys for Life click, and they ate them alive. And then so Doug get up there and he say to the expert, he say, have you ever seen my client with that? The lady said no. She said, can you connect my client to that? The lady said no. Doug say, can you connect Shannon Stillwell to that? Have you seen him with that? The lady said no. And then they went on here to rest. They ain't even really put forth no effort. They went on here to rest. Like, Hilton wants to recross. So she asks the lady, she say, would you even know if these two had made contact with these guns? And the lady said, no, I wouldn't. She sits down like she did something. And Doug got back up. Doug said, you wouldn't have no knowledge if they came in contact with these weapons? And the lady said no. He said, but these weapons are entered into evidence for this case, right? And the lady said, yeah. And he said, well, who would know? I would love to speak to them. Let me tell y'all something. The way they read them down with shade all day long, and Paige just sitting there bothered, ready for it to be over. I bet they don't get another in favor, nothing. I bet you they don't. Paige is not going to rule with them, and she definitely know that jury is going to come back not guilty. Thug should have waited.